Okay. And who painted this iconic picture? Who painted? Go on, sorry, Lee.
That is a face I've been pulling with all of the platform issues.
I know that is definitely somebody who is trying to set up something new technology face, isn't it? That is definitely.
Yeah.
He was ahead of his time.
It's funny because I can see your face, but no one else can.
Can you?
It's frighteningly similar to that, by the way, people.
Yeah, exactly like that. Okay, at midnight on New Year's Eve, people in Spain eat 12 of which fruit? So when the clock strikes, for every bong, they eat one of which fruit until they've eaten 12 of them? Okay. Oh, I think we need somebody Austrian to read this one. Luce, have you got anyone Austrian kicking around?
I don't. He's downstairs fetching more wine. I can give it a go, but
okay. Well, so yeah, why don't you give this one a go, Luce?
What is the last name of the siblings Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitta, Martha, and Gretel in The Sound of Music?
Most
apologies to all of my Austrian family.
Most excellent. So you're looking for the last name of those characters from The Sound of Music.
Which I only saw last year for the very first time.
I've never ever seen it. Never.
What?
No, I know.
Put that on our watch list with Ma. She'll like that.
Okay, and the next question, number 6. Airports with the codes LAX, SAN, and SFO all serve cities in which state of America? So we're wanting the US state that all of those airports serve. Okay, number 7. In the Transformers, who is the leader of the Autobots from the planet Cybertron? So, the Transformers, who is the leader of the Autobots? Oh, it's so tempting to sing Robots in Disguise.
I know, I was just thinking.
I'm not going to go there.
I did it. I did it in my head. And now I've got that in my head. Thank you for that.
Oops. Okay, number 8. Which Art Deco style skyscraper was the world's tallest building for 11 whole months before it was overtaken by the Empire State Building? So you're looking for the Art Deco style skyscraper that was the world's tallest building for not quite a year.
Yeah, still got Transformers in my head.
Robots in Disguise. Okay, number 9. The Birkin and the Kelly are iconic handbags that are handmade by which luxury goods fashion company? They're very famous handbags, the Kelly and the Birkin. Who makes them?
Is it the same people as my jacket?
I can't imagine that anybody who makes that jacket could possibly be luxury goods. Number 10. The name of which very northerly capital city means Bay of Smoke in its native language? Bay of Smokes. So you're looking for a northerly capital city.
We're going to do a recap of all of the questions in a moment because I know we were having technical difficulties at the beginning. So after this one, we will do recap of all of the questions. In fact, why don't we do that now? So there are two screens we're going to show you now, which have got the first 5 questions and then the next 5. And we will just flick between the two, so you've got a bit of time to reread any questions that you missed at the beginning because of our issues. And
Jules' name was just broadcasting the welcome screen. Are we still?
no.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the recap. I am going to time 1 minute from now. So go.
Oh, no, not that.
Can do that at the end.
If our broadband's struggling here and we have Uber Duber Christoph type broadband, I wonder how Mum's getting on. I dread to think.
Oh, goodness knows. Got 30 seconds.
Flicking back to the first few questions.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to give you the answers. Okay, you ready? Answer to number 1. That was FIFA. And number 2, Leo Tolstoy was Count Leo Tolstoy. And the painter of that picture, that was Edvard Munch. The Spanish, they eat grapes on New Year's Eve. And it's actually better than that. They're supposed to have red underwear on as well, which is supposed to have been given to them by someone else. So that's a fantastic little factoid there for anybody who's interested in that kind of stuff.
I'm drinking my grapes tonight, and I'm not going to tell you
what kind of underpants have we got? And all of those people, those were the Von Trapp family from The Sound of Music.
Of course they were.
Of course they were, yes. Okay. All those airports serve California. You have got LAX, which is Los Angeles, SAN, San Diego, and SFO is San Francisco. Number 7, robots in disguise. That is Optimus Prime. You can also have Orion Pax. Apparently at one point he was called that. And number 8, the tallest building in the world for 11 months. That was the Chrysler building. The luxury goods company that has definitely had nothing to do with Lucy's shiny jacket. That was Hermes.
That's their loss.
Yeah, and the very northerly capital, actually the most northerly national capital, is Reykjavik.
I've got spinning wheel of doom again here. I'm going to try and keep going.
Yep, no, keep going, keep going. Okay, round 2. Julius Caesar and Mark Antony were both romantically involved with which ruler of Egypt? So which ruler of Egypt was involved with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony? Okay, Luce, here's one for you. What relation is your sister's son to you?
Ah.
Oh, yeah. So if your sister had a son, what would the son's relation be to you? What's his relationship with you? Okay, number 3. The Watchtower is the name of a magazine published by members of which religious denomination? So you're looking for the religious denomination. There's a good chance that this has been pushed through your letterbox at some time. In fact, when I was looking after my friend's dog, he might have ripped up one of these and spread the word of the Lord all over my hall. Okay, and number 4. At the 2016 Olympic Games, Simone Biles won 4 gold medals in the events of which sport? So I just want to know which sport Simone Biles is famous for. Okay, number 5. The official headquarters of which social media network are at 1 Hackaway, Menlo Park, California? So which...
Sorry, why do I know the name Menlo? Where is that from?
Menlo Park. So Thomas Edison is known as the Wizard of Menlo Park, but it's not actually the same Menlo Park. He was over in New Jersey, and this Menlo Park is obviously in California. But his one was named after this Menlo Park.
Okay, thanks for that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Glad you asked now, aren't you?
Fascinating.
Okay, number 6. In which Puccini opera does the character Lieutenant for the Brits, Lieutenant for the Americans, Pinkerton appear? So we're looking for the Puccini opera, please. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away is the start of the famous opening crawl of which 1977 sci-fi film? So that's question number 7. We're looking for the sci-fi film.
I did this particular background for all of my sci-fi fan friends.
It's very, very impressive. Okay, if something is described as alacrisi, which root vegetable will it contain or have served with it? So alacrisi, you're looking for the root vegetable. So if you don't know, just name a root vegetable.
When in doubt.
When in doubt, just name a vegetable.
That's one good thing about not being actually around a table together is you don't get shouted down on the answer. If you think you know it, that's completely up to you. You haven't got the smart aleck in the background going, oh no, I think it's...
And always go with your first thought.
Yeah.
One of the many rules of quiz, always go with your first thought.
Good to know.
Okay, now cast your mind back to the heady days when we could leave our homes and go on holiday. Can you remember in which country is the Red Sea holiday resort of Sharm el-Sheikh? So which country, please, can you go on holiday if we were allowed to Sharm el-Sheikh? Okay, last one for this round. The songs Look What You Made Me Do, Bad Blood, and Shake It Off are among the Billboard #1 hits of which artist? I so want to sing Shake It Off. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. No one will ever come to our quizzes again if I do.
No. This is where I'm grateful for Janine in my quiz team because she's ace at music.
Yeah. I'm rubbish at music.
Got a couple of people that are saying, say hello to us, we're listening.
Oh, who's that?
So, Uncle Howard and Auntie Jill.
Hello, Uncle Howard and Auntie Jill. And I know Diane Zuba and Anna Zuba, I know that they are watching as well. So hello to them. And Paul Bailey has sent me a message as well. Hello, hello, everybody. Okay, so let's quickly do a recap for you. I'm going to set my phone to a minute again. So go.
I wonder what type of scribes people are out there. When I've pub quiz before, you get scribes that like to write numbers 1 to 10 on a piece of paper, and then they just fill it in as they go. And some other people just like randomly write 1, 2, and it's much more random. I wonder what types of scribes we've got out there.
Ones that are writing quite quickly, I reckon.
Yeah, neat and tidy or totally random.
10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
That's your timer. I thought someone was phoning.
My timer, and I've hit 3 things to turn it off, and none of them have worked.
We're having fun with technology.
I love technology. It's my favourite thing ever. Okay, let's go for the answers, shall we?
Yep.
Okay, so number 1, that ruler of Egypt that had relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, that's Cleopatra. If you really know your stuff, it's actually Cleopatra the 7th. She's also known as Cleopatra Philopator, which apparently means that she loves her father. Oh. Number 2, the relation between your sister's son and yourself, he would be your nephew.
Oh.
I know. And the watchtower, that's provided by the Jehovah's Witnesses. Number 4, Simone Biles won 4 gold medals for gymnastics. And you can find Facebook at 1 Hackaway Menlo Park, California. Yeah. Okay, the Puccini opera, that's Madame Butterfly. And the opening crawl, that's Star Wars, or if you prefer Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, any of that's absolutely fine. And that root vegetable, did you guess the right one? That's carrots. Apparently it's named after a place in France that produces particularly nice carrots. The country that you can stay at Sharm el Sheikh, that's in Egypt. And the lady who had those 3 hits, that's Taylor Swift. Okay, so now we're going to have a break.
Yeah.
While we get all of ourselves ready, and also we would like to do a toast, and we hope that you will all join with us, lifting a glass for the NHS. Lucy's lifting her glass, I'm lifting mine, for all of the key workers out there, the NHS staff, the shop workers, delivery drivers. Been told to thank dentists, so doing that, Luce. Farmers, everybody out there who is trying to help keep us safe, people looking after vulnerable people, we salute you. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks all.
Thank you. So we're now going to have a break for a couple of minutes, and then we will get on with round 3, which is picture round. Ooh. Woohoo. Okay. Well, technology, Luce, seems to be sorting itself out, so that's good news.
No, it's Myrtle here.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
George is telling me that the delay's now smaller, only 20 seconds. So that's marvellous. Marvellous.
For some reason, it keeps flicking back to my camera, which means that I shouldn't be drinking wine quite as often as I am.
Yeah, just don't be picking your nose or whatever.
Try.
Oh dear, oh dear. I'm wondering how many babies are going to be born as a result of all of this lockdown. Do you reckon we're going to have a big baby boom?
We're going to have a massive baby boom.
Sorry?
We're going to have a massive baby boom, I think.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know about you or anybody else, but when I was getting ready for this, I've sort of treated it like it's an actual night out rather than a night in, to quote Mickey Flanagan. I've got, I've put makeup on, I've even got perfume on. It's just, this is kind of date night for me. It's with you lot, but you know, things fast.
This
Anyone
is
else?
as close as I ever get to going out.
Anybody else bothered to dress up for us?
Well, you do look very glam, Luce, and I do like your silver jacket very much. It's brilliant.
Thanks. Bobby would be proud.
Better than my cardigan.
So has everyone dashed to the bar to get drinks and more snacks? My snack cupboard needs topping up. I've caned that a little bit, I have to confess.
Oh, I keep finding sweet wrappers everywhere, and not from me, before you ask, but they're all tucked down the side of Thomas's bed. Yeah, he's going to be very sorry in a few days when there's nothing left to eat that he's going to enjoy. Serves him right.
This is where our lovely quizmaster, Mark, at the Black Lion Surbiton, would pop out for a fag, and he would start the next round from outside. You'd take the microphone with him, and you'd just see plumes of cigarette smoke. Mark, I've got a question. Where's Mark? Where's Mark? You know, he's outside.
Having a fag.
No fag.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Fag for anyone that's not used to English colloquialism. Cigarette, by the way.
Yeah.
Clarify that.
Do you remember that time Dad on a Greyhound bus asked if he could bum a fag from someone? Doesn't quite mean the same in America as it does over here. It means to borrow or to ask you if you could give him a cigarette.
There were some scared-looking people.
Yes, some things just don't travel.
No.
Yeah.
And just about as we're about to start again, the hateful platform that we're using says attempting to reconnect.
Jolly good, jolly good.
I think we're about ready for next round.
I've been asked by somebody why we haven't got chat turned on YouTube, so I was just going to explain that. And it is because we were watching somebody else yesterday who was doing a quiz, and some of the posts people were putting were just horrible. So we are going to be available to chat to you afterwards, but we don't need to know how fat, old, ugly, or whatever people think of us that we are, or anything like that. It's a general knowledge quiz, not a statement of the bleeding obvious quiz. Thanks very much. Keep it yourself, jog along. And so that's why we haven't got chat turned on, because we're just not thick-skinned enough, are we, Luce?
No, I only want positive comments about my glittery jacket.
Only say nice things, please.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm ready whenever you are, Lou.
Yeah, go for it. We'll give it a go.
Okay, let's see if we can get those pictures to fire up.
Here we go.
Fire up the quattro. Okay, so the picture rounds. So 1 point per person that you get right there. Just want their names as their best known. And there are 10 of them. So there's 2 screens. So we will flick from one to the other. Oh, I should also say to you that these are all from the highest paid celebrities of 2019, according to Forbes magazine.
Number 3 is my husband's man crush.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we can't find anything to watch on Netflix, guaranteed we will end up with something with this dude in.
Matt Wright, thank you very much for your lovely message. We will battle on. Oh, yeah, no, I have to say, I did put one of those in there because of your husband's man crush. That's exactly what I was doing when I did that.
Okay. I'm just going to move my mouse here. Just lead me to it.
How many do you reckon you'd have got of these, Liz? Because you're quite good at pictures.
I'm all right at pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have done all right, I think.
Yeah.
There's maybe one that I wouldn't have got.
Ooh, okay. If you can tell me which one when I'd go through the answers.
I will.
I'd have got them all.
Yeah,
I've chosen.
that's because you set the quiz, which some might say is cheating.
It's not always any guarantee that I will know the answers, though, just because I've written the questions.
If you folks at home are putting your scores into quest.quizzing.com at the end of this, you need to register for an account first. And then when you go back in, find today's event and add your scores in. But please don't cheat. It is just for fun.
Yeah, quite right.
And if everyone gets 40, then we'll know that something is suspect.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's very irritating. I don't know why people do that. I've had some people in pub quizzes before now cheating on their phones and saying to me when I said, that's really not on, saying, oh, you take these things really seriously. Well, I'm not the one taking it so seriously that I'm disappearing off to the toilet with my phone. People, eh?
Yeah, Charles was telling me that there's a pub quiz that allows you to use your phone, but it only gives you a certain amount of time. So you have to be super speedy, but
Super fast.
My typing absolutely sucks, so I'd be useless. Be no bonus to me at all.
No, absolutely.
So next week, depending on how technology fares, we might try and do like video clips and music clips and stuff, but at the moment it's really not behaving itself, so it might not get biscuits.
We might have to crank it up. Maybe it does need a few more biscuits thrown at it. Who knows? Who knows?
A few more, a little bit more time.
I reckon you've had enough time.
Yeah.
I reckon that's enough time. Shall I go through the answers for you? Okay, you ready?
Do we want full
Put
names?
the pictures up, Lou. Well, you can go through the answers, but if you put the pictures up, I can tell you who they are while people are looking at them.
It's just whether or not people have to put first name and last name to get the point.
Oh, okay. No, it doesn't matter as long as they show a clear display of knowledge. That's fine.
Okay, good. Thank you for clarification.
Yeah. Okay, so that first person there, that was Billy Joel. The second person, that's J.K. Rowling. And number 3 was in there for Lucy's husband, his little man crush. That's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Loves him.
Yeah. Number 4, that's Stephanie Germanotta, or Lady Gaga, without any makeup on, from one of her films, I think. And number 5, that's Beyonce. You can have either of her surnames or both of them. And number 6, Drake. His real name's Aubrey Graham, so you can have either of those. And number 7, the chap with the bright pink hair, that's Neymar.
He who likes to fall down a lot is his.
Yeah, he's an excellent faller downer. Yeah, very, very good. Olympic falling down contest, he'd be there. And number 8, that's Kylie Jenner. And so, yes, she's the youngest billionaire in the world, self-made billionaire in the world.
Wow.
And then number 9, that's Chris Hemsworth, and he's holding a little koala. He donated huge amounts of money when there were the big Australian bushfires on, so well done him. And then that last one.
Oh, to be that koala.
Yeah, well, quite. And then the last one, that was Judge Judy.
That's the one I'm not sure I would have got.
No, I thought I'd be sneaky and put a picture of her not dressed up as a judge to see if people still recognised her. So, okay, tot up your scores, and then we can get on with round 4.
There's been a question about putting scores into Quest.
Okay.
If people should be putting them in round by round, or all at the end, or does it matter?
If they can put them all in at the end. That's probably the easiest thing. Just make a note of your scores and pop them all in at the end. It's really useful for us to have scores coming in because it helps me judge whether I've got the balance of this quiz right. If it's too easy, too hard, whatever, it's really helpful to sort of see those scores coming in. So yeah, please do put them in.
Yeah, George says all at the end, please. So.
Yeah, I think it's easiest. Jules is our IT guy. He built Quest. and he has very quickly adapted it so that home players can put their scores in. Usually we have proctored events because we do big live events usually, and so hats off to Jules for everything he's done in the last week and a half trying to get all this sorted. So thank you, Jules. Okay, should we go with round 4?
Ding ding, round 4, the final round, right?
Ding ding, yep, absolutely. Okay, the fictitious tube station of Walford East features in which long-running soap opera? So we're looking for the name of a long-running soap opera. Okay, number 2. In our solar system, which planet is located second nearest to the sun? So which planet is not the nearest, but is the next to nearest to the sun? Okay, number 3. Which 18th century English potter designed the distinctive blue and white type of pottery that's known as jasperware?
Mum would know this.
Yeah, Mum will definitely know this one.
Has anybody else played Antiques Roadshow Guess Along? We played it last Sunday. It's where you watch Antiques Roadshow and you have to guess how much you think something's worth before they reveal it. It was pretty good. Jane was actually, for once, terrible at guessing things. She's usually good at this.
Absolutely awful. But the main thing that I took away from it is the uglier and more useless the thing, the more it was worth. Anything that looked like it had taken a huge amount of time and effort and was really pretty, be worth buttons. And not expensive buttons either. Okay, number 4. Which decorative item, often used in jewellery, can be produced within the soft tissue of certain species of oyster? So you're looking for a decorative item that's often used in jewellery. Okay, now keep it clean, keep it clean. Which 4-letter word was part of the original Hollywood sign? So we are looking for a 4-letter word, but not that one.
Or that one.
No, keep it clean, everyone. Okay, and the next question, number 6. At his Comedy Central roast, Bruce Willis declared that which film is not a Christmas movie, it's a bleeping Bruce Willis movie. So which film was he talking about? Have you seen that, Luce? It's absolutely hysterical.
No, I'm not.
It's very, very funny.
Did the Jeremy Vine show teach me that Bruce Willis was born in Berlin this week?
Well, actually, I think you'll find that I taught you through the medium of the Jeremy Vine show. Bruce Willis was indeed born in Germany, West Germany, actually.
That's one that I knew.
Yeah. Yeah, I think his father was a soldier and met a German lady. Okay, number 7. What is Paddington Bear's nationality?
Did you see the penguins at Denver Zoo?
I did!
Has anybody seen the penguins at Denver Zoo? God, love them.
Yeah, they've let them roam free because there's nobody in the zoo, so they've let the penguins out.
They're waddling around like they're visitors. It's absolutely brilliant.
And they always look like they own the place anyway, because they walk with their heads up, don't they?
Yeah. If you've not seen it, do Google
Fantastic.
penguins at Denver Zoo.
Okay, and next question, number 8. In which sport do matches start with a bully off? So I want the name of a sport, please. We used to play this one at school. I used to hate it. We were never any good at sport. Me and my friend Karen and my friend Heather, we wouldn't be in one of the sports teams. And we got hauled out in front of the entire year group and called the maggots in the happy apple of society by our PE teacher. True story, true story. Maggots in the happy apple of society. I'm very proud of that.
Somewhere that you and I differ, because sports is a good thing for me. Academia, not so much. That's where we are polar difference.
Yeah, we like make a complete person between us. The island of Java belongs to which country? So this is question number 9. The island of Java belongs to which country? Oh, and last question.
Ooh.
Admiral Lord Nelson's final victory came at the Battle of Trafalgar. But can you tell me what was Nelson's first name? So I want Admiral Lord Nelson's first name, please.
This is one of those questions that I know I should know. And either I'll get it and I'll be pleased that
There's not nearly enough people in the world with this name anymore.
Yeah, I have a basketball friend that uses this name.
Do you?
Yeah.
There is at least one very famous TV character of late with this name as well.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's the end, folks.
Oh. Oh, now I'm going to get my phone again, and I'm going to give you 1 minute. Go.
I would play some music now, but I'm terrified that the bandwidth will die. So.
Yeah, no, don't. I can see you.
I was going to say Jane will offer to sing, but let's all collectively say thanks, but no thanks.
Nothing wrong with my singing. All the local cats love it.
The lovely Hannah Shepherd has said, "Don't you and your sister sound alike?"
Well, now we used to really wind up one of Lucy's best friends, Donna.
Don't say who. Don't say who.
We used to pretend to be each other whenever she phoned. I'm not sure our own mum can tell us apart on the phone.
Joe Cole, that is a good glass of wine. Well done, you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up.
Just let you find the button where to.
Yep, no, I've hit 4 things now and it's fine. Stop. Somebody sent me a message though. Who is that? Somebody said, so this is Leslie Ullman saying the maggot in the happy apple of society needs to be in someone's CV. It might well be actually, Leslie, and you're quite right, it should. It's the sort of thing people should really be aspiring to. Okay, are we ready with the answers?
My husband's just arrived with the wine.
I can see a hand pouring wine into your glass. So that fictitious tube station is in EastEnders, which of course famously went off a cliff when lovely Barry Evans fell off a cliff. Sean Williamson, they need you back. Sean, who played Barry, is going to be hosting this quiz very much more competently than we are this time next week. So please support us, support him, like our page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That will be fantastic. So that was EastEnders is number 1. Number 2, that planet is Venus. And if you've ever wanted to try to remember what order the planets are in, I've got a great one for the last 3. The last 3 planets from the sun, the furthest 3, spells sun. Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. So there you go. Now you'll always remember that and you can thank me later. Number 3, the Potter, that is Josiah Wedgwood. So just needed Wedgwood for that.
Not Harry then.
Sorry?
Not Harry Potter then.
No, not Harry Potter, Josiah Wedgwood, the Potter. The decorative item, that was a pearl. And the 4-letter word you were looking for is land. That sign originally said Hollywood Land. It was a real estate agent's sign. Okay, number 6, yippee-ki-yay. That was Die Hard. Is definitely not a Christmas movie. It's a bleeping Bruce Willis movie, if anybody ever asks you. Paddington Bear was from darkest Peru, so he's Peruvian, but I'll let you have the point if you put Peru. Bullying off is in hockey, field hockey specifically, but as long as you've got hockey, that will be fine. The island of Java belongs to Indonesia. If you're ever given a random island and you have no clue where it is, always guess Indonesia, because Indonesia is made up of over 1,000 islands. So that's always a safe guess.
We have a number. If you don't know a number of something, it's always 87. Always.
Absolutely. And if it asks for what type of animal, flip a coin, fish or bird. It'll be either of those, almost certainly.
These are quizzing gold we're getting.
I know. I could write you a whole list of all these sorts of things. If it says which British statesman, it'll be Winston Churchill. End of. Don't need anything more than that. And which American famously said, probably Mark Twain. So there we are, Admiral Lord Nelson. So his first name is Horatio. So hooray for Horatio, hooray for us. We have made it to the end of the quiz. Hooray, hooray. Well done us. And well done all of you for watching and interjecting and all the rest of it. Thank you very, very much.
I have to do a special mention to the lovely Claudia Losh, who's been very helpful in the background. Jules says, thank you very much. So
has she? Oh, thank you, Claudia Losh. Claudia Losh is one of our quizzes. I'm claiming you, Claudia, because she's one of our quizzes, and she is also a multi-gold winning Paralympic skier. So she is the top bird. Thank you, Claudia.
We've got 363 people playing this evening, so thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Hope we didn't go off totally. Hope you will come back next time for the real thing. And please help us promote it. Please get subscribing. Please pass on. We're going to be doing lots of promoting of it in the next week. So please pass all of that on. We will be very, very grateful. Yeah, so there we are.
Next week, you've got a proper presenter in the lovely Sean. Hello, Sean, if you're watching. I hope you've got dust off your spangly jacket. We've set the scene for you now.
Are you able to stream us, Lise? At the moment, it's just the answers.
Yeah, no, it'll come to us, or it should do. Cool.
Because the audience is dying to see us, obviously.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's what they're here for.
Why wouldn't they be? The delay will probably kick into us.
Oh, good. And it will no doubt appear for a few seconds with our eyes closed.
We're going to dive onto Facebook now. We'll set up a chat on the main page. So do join us there if you want to give us any feedback. Let us know.
I've got a couple of other thank yous. Thank you to Jules. We mentioned Jules earlier for doing all of the stuff on Quest. So please go and put your scores in. It'd be so helpful to us. Quest.quizzing.com. I have also done a little video to show you how to make that work. And also thank you to Christoph, Lucy's husband, who has been helping with getting all the software sorted and lots of other things, including pouring Lucy a lot of wine this evening. So cheers, Christoph, and thank you to all our family and friends always for all the support you give us. Thank you, Matt Wright. I know you've been helping. And I'm sure there's lots of other people. Nick Paul, he's been helping as well. We've had lots of people helping with all of this stuff. So thank you very, very much. And hopefully next week we will have we'll have music and stuff, and maybe it'll work right at the beginning. Who knows? Tune in next week.
Let's not tell them. Let's keep them guessing.
And we still haven't appeared to wave at anybody.
We haven't done what?
I can't see us appearing on the screen.
No, I've clicked the thing, but the platform's actually died.
Well, thank heavens for small mercies then.
Maybe that worked. Did that one work?
I don't think so. I just wanted to wave at everybody and say, stay safe, stay home, stay sane, and we will try and help keep you sane. Not sure we did that great of a job tonight, though. We did our best, though. Bless us.
Well done, Jane. Being a star. We'll see you guys on Facebook in a minute.
Yeah. Thanks, Lou. Well done, Lou.
Okay. Bye all. Bye all.
Bye.